and there are a lot of changes to the CSME. Nothing in life is constant, so things will change little by little, step by step. And one of the changes that I realized with the CSME movement, if you get a CSME in a particular skill area, that is a skill area that you have to work in, no other skill area. Hey guys, what's up, Wagwan? Welcome back to another video, and this is Choices by Kim. Today is Sunday. Normally I do pre-recordings. Sometimes my time is so limited, I did not do any pre-recordings for the past 2 weeks, so no videos. I'm here today making this video. It is Sunday and it's now almost 1 p.m. so hopefully by 7 p.m. this video would be live. I just want to say thank you so much to all the persons who have been watching my videos, interacting with the videos, and I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you for everyone who stopped by and watched the videos. I really appreciate it. And while doing so, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Please leave a comment so I know what's going on in your mind, or what you like about the video. What other videos do you want me to show you? If I can do it, I will do it. Today I'm just doing a quick video. The noise in the background, I know the noise in the background sometimes can be a bit confusing when you're recording, but forget about the noise and focus on me and focus on what I have to say. I make contents for everyone, right? Should I say that? Can I target everybody? No, I cannot target everybody, but I am in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, I'm a Jamaican, and Jamaica will always be home. That is where I was born. So I do talk about my experiences here, and anything that is passionate to me, I will come here and share it on my channel. I'm just a simple person living a simple life, so things that are passionate to me are things that, persons are interested in hearing or to know more about. Once I have any knowledge about it, I will come here and share it with you. So my last video talking about working in Trinidad, a lot of persons reach out to me privately, and I just want to say thank you for all your messages, thank you for your emails, thank you for your comments. It is my experience. Everybody's experience is different. Some person's experience is worse, some is better, and some is just neutral. I am just sharing my experience. Due to all the messages that I got, I decided to do another video. In every country there's a recession going on right now. Jobs are hard to get. Some countries are worse than some economically. That doesn't mean that the ones are a little bit better than the others. They're at their peak. No, there's more to the world than your current situation. That is what I always tell myself. If something is not working out for you at a particular place or in a particular situation, try and find solution to the problem. With that said, I'm going to do another video on this CSME and getting jobs in the Caribbean and how you can go about it. Remember, I told you that every Caribbean country is right now, or every country is going through an economic recession, so just be careful. Yes, so just be careful, proceed with caution. Whatever I told you, ensure that you do additional research and get additional information, especially from persons on the ground. And sometimes you cannot trust persons on the ground because people tend to lie about things, and I don't know why they lie about stuff. Just like how you want a better way out, everybody needs a better way out. So provide accurate information, please. And if you don't know, just simply say that you don't know. I have my laptop here today, no book. Normally I'll script. I don't have any time for scripting right now. So there are 20 countries that makes up the CARICOM countries, right? 20 countries that make up CARICOM. You hear people talking all the time about CARICOM's country. CARICOM single market economy, CSME. There are 20 countries. 20, I think, English-speaking countries that makes up CARICOM. Out of these 20 countries, only 15 countries fall under the CSME movement. And maybe you want to ask yourself, what is the CSME? The CSME is CARICOM Single Market Economy. That is what the CSME stands for. Previously, I did a video on how to get the CSME. It is not one of my best videos. In everything, there is always room for improvement and room for growth. The 15 countries that fall under the CSME are Antigua and Barbuda, Belize, Dominica, Grenada, Haiti, Montserrat, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Kitts and Nevis, the Bahamas, Barbados, Guyana, Jamaica, Suriname, and Trinidad and Tobago. These are the 15 countries that falls under the CSME movement. And there are a lot of changes to the CSME, a lot of changes. As time goes by, you know, nothing in life is constant, so things will change little by little, step by step. So there is now a lot of changes, and one of the changes that I realized with the CSME movement, if you get a CSME in a particular skill area, that is a skill area that you have to work in, no other skill area. Some employers are really strict on this. So if you get a CSME to work as a nurse or to work in the hospitality industry, you cannot go into farming, you cannot go into teaching. You have to stick to your area of specialization. As I said before, some employers are really strict on this, right? So you cannot do anything else apart from that. While others, they say, once you can move freely, we can employ you. Or once you're in the country legally, we will employ you. So it varies. Most definitely, I like to give my personal examples or the things that I experience. My CSME is in the business area or in the business field. I remember once I applied for a job in the hospitality industry as a supervisor, did the interview, did everything, passed the interview. Time to submit my documents. I already submit my documents to the interviewer, but the interviewer had to submit the documents to the head office of the company. The interviewer called me and then she told me that my application is going to progress to the next level. I feel so excited now. So I said, yes, I'm going to get this job. So I was confident because I know I did well, and she told me that I did well, and she called me and she told me that she's going to move my application to the next level, which is to send it to the head office. Sometimes when you're doing certain interviews, they have a process of elimination. So once you reach one step and they did not pass that first step, you cannot move on to the second step. So wherever you fail, that is where you dropped out. I think it was 3 steps and I passed all 3 steps. And then the 4th step now is where your documents is going to be finalized and processed by the big head office. When my documents got there, the interviewer called me and she said, I'm so sorry. Once I heard that, I was like, sorry for what? And then she was like, I'm so sorry, but the company refused to employ you because they said that your CSME is in the business field and you want to work in hospitality. So I said, business is very wide. Business is very wide. You can work in any field once you're in the business environment. That is what I told myself, and that is what I personally know. Maybe I'm wrong. So she said, no, it has to be specific to a certain field or to a certain qualification or training, something like that she was saying. So because of that, head office would not consider me for employment. And I didn't know, because previously I used my CSME to work in just about any organization. Remember, I told you that some companies, they will be very strict and say your CSME is in this field, you're only allowed to work in this area or this field. While others, they say once you have it, they consider you to move freely and they consider you to be legit or legal, so they will employ you. But not with this company, they didn't employ me. That is why I said major changes are coming to the CSME. First, it wasn't like that. Persons who want to work in other countries with the CSME, there are now new additions or new skill areas that falls under the CSME. There are 12 areas that falls under the CSME. The first one is that you have to be a university graduate. So if you have a degree in any field, it doesn't matter which area you study. Once you have a degree, you're artists. You know, these performers who DJs and singers, they can use their skill and move to another country under the CSME movement. If If you're a person who works in the media, you're a journalist, a reporter, if you play any type of sports and you're good at it, you can use that skill as well to move. You have the nurses, you have the teachers. If you have an associate degree is like 2 years in a university or in a college. So if you have a 2 years associate degree, you can also use that 2 years associate degree to move to any one of these CARICOM countries, providing that you can get a job there. Domestic workers, they fall under the housekeepers and caregivers. I think would fall under the domestic helper. But you need to have training in this field. You need to have some form of certificate to show that, listen, I am a housekeeper, I am a caregiver, and with that certificate you can move freely within the CARICOM state. Agricultural workers, so if you're a farmer, any type of farming is very wide. Anything that falls under farming, you can use that as well and move to another CARICOM country that falls under the CSME. Please don't forget that. It have to fall under the CSME movement. And private security officer. So if you're a security officer, a security guard, or any type of security training, you can use that skill and move to a CARICOM country. And let me just tell you guys, even though you have these skills, you need to have some form of training documented on paper. So you have to go to school to get the training to say that, you know, I am good at this, I am skilled at this. This is where I did my training, here is my qualification. So you need something to show your proof of qualification. You just cannot say that you're good at something without providing proof. I remember that construction workers falls under the CSME movement, but I have my computer here and I'm not seeing the construction workers. I'm seeing these 12 areas that falls under the CSME movement. They have added new skill areas to the CSME movement, especially the nurses and the teachers, the domestic workers, the farmers. Everywhere you go in the world, people need these type of people, but I'm focusing here in the Caribbean and the CSME movement. Wherever you plan to go, first ensure that you can get a job there. Alright, it makes no sense you go and you do all your paperwork and then when you get to the country there's no job. How are you going to survive? Listen, if I go to Trinidad, if I go to Barbados, wherever I go, can I get a job as a teacher? Can I get a job as a nurse? Can I get a job as a domestic helper? Can I, you have to ensure that the job is available before you go through and process all your documents. And next part to the CSME is that you can also go to any one of these countries that falls under the CSME movement. You don't have to work for nobody. You can go there once you have your money and you set up a business and you can run your business legally there. Ensure that you pay your taxes, ensure that you do your paperwork, and you can stay in the country as long as you want based on the CARICOM movement. That is why they call it free movement of skill or labor. Your immediate family can move along with you, your children, your wife or your husband. They can move along with you on the CSME. If you want me to do another video explaining what documents and what step or the process that is needed to get this CSME, Trinidad and Tobago CSME, after I get my Jamaican CSME, so that I can have indefinite entry in the country, I will explain the process to you if you want me to do so, but you have to leave a comment and let me know that you're interested, because if you're not interested, why would I do the video? And please guys, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, I'm really trying to be consistent, so if you don't see a video, know that my time is limited, but I'm still trying to be consistent. Hopefully one day things will change. That's it for today, and see you in the next video. Adios.